Hey, everybody. Eileen Hull. I'm here. I'm so happy. Good to see you all. And see, I can't see you like totally, but pretty much. So this is my eye that I had surgery on Friday, and it's doing pretty good, I think. Let's see who's here. It's a little weird to be reading this. Hi, Liz and Jen. You think you missed a couple lives. Yeah, they're recorded. Hi, Glum. I can see you. Yay. Hi, Karen. Charlotta, Laura. There's Dorothy. Good to see you guys. There's Linda Zambori. There's Amy. Hey, did you guys see Amy's video in the group? It just went up. I thought that it was in there, and it turned out it was in moderation, so I had to approve it, so it's late. Sorry about that, because it's an adorable project, and I'm using the same die tonight in the video, and it's on sale. So if you don't have this one, you might want to get it. Hi, Karen Raimondo, Brenda Sawyer. Who else is here? Okay, that might be it. All right. Yeah. Okay, so that was something. Not really dying to do that again, but it wasn't horrible. The weirdest thing about the operation whole thing was that I could hear. I was awake. Kind of weird. I was listening to them operating on my eye. I can't think about it. So the first day I had a thing on top and a little goggle. They said it was like a minion goggle. It was. And then the next day I went to the doctor. They took it off and they took a look and said, looks good so far. And then I said, can I drive? And they said, yeah, if you're comfortable. So we went to get a sandwich and I drove in the post office and felt fine. I mean, I knew where I was. The weird thing right now, they put a gas bubble gas or air. I had an air bubble that they put in your eye and it has to like dissipate. So the first day it pretty much fills your whole eye. The second day it gets a little bit smaller and then goes down from there. So today it's a little lower than half. So if I go like this, I can see kind of normally the top half. Down here looks like I'm looking underwater kind of. Hey, Leslie. Anyway, I'm glad it's over. Thank you so much for all of your nice comments and everything. Just very encouraging. And also, I see a lot of you are having this or your husband's having it or, so let's keep this discussion open because, Karen heard everything during all 3 C-sections. Ooh. There was something about the eye, though. It was right there. Anyway, I didn't have a C-section, so. Hey, Teresita. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, it is weird with the bubble. Yeah. Anyway, it is going away, and I can't tell yet if that wavy stuff that I had is gone. I'm kind of afraid to look, but anyway, enough about eyeballs. I wanted to thank all the veterans out there, and I want to thank the veterans' families for all of the service and sacrifice that you guys went through. I know because we're a military family. My husband was in the Army 20 years, and my son was in the Army. He's still in the Army. He's in the reserves now or looking for a unit. My daughter and son-in-law are in the Coast Guard. My daughter was in the Coast Guard. She did, I think, 6 years. And my son-in-law, well, they have 4 kids. So she retired to be with the kids. And so we're a military family. And I know what a life it is. It's a great life, but, there are some hard things there too. So thanks, everybody. So what else? We kicked off the Comfort and Joy event yesterday. I agree, Glum. I can't think about it. I wanted to say if you look behind me, and I'm not sure you can see, but we have a tribute to Scotland with all the tartan. But you know what? From here, wait a minute. Can you see it? Oh, that's too much. I thought you could see more. I have a bunch of tartan, and I didn't realize it. I have some Scotch coolers, thermoses, and anyway, I thought Karen might get a kick out of that. Oh, yes. Karen, yeah. My husband's mom and dad were both in the Navy, so you know, it was kind of funny. One time I was in JFK Airport, and I was coming through, and I don't know, I showed my military ID instead of my license. I don't know why, but the person, you know, checking me in or whatever said, "Thank you for your service." And I said, "Well, I wasn't in the Army." And I was like, "Well, I kind of was." You know, I was a family. And she said, "Oh no, you're just as much," which makes me think that maybe she was also military. Anyway, I think sometimes that gets left off. Flower of Scotland. Oh, those are the thermoses your dad, a vet, used to take to work. I think mine did too. And we had them for picnics and stuff. Sorry, I got to get a tissue. That made my eyes tear up. I shouldn't have done that. Wait, I'll use an old t-shirt that hopefully is sanitary. I know I washed it. Wait, maybe I better get a cleaner one. These make the best buffing things. Anyway, I forgot to ask them that. What if I cry? Is that going to hurt my eye? But I don't think it will. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's good to see a lot of you guys. Oh, yes, went to American Legion. You know, they had a lot of them. I was trying to get my husband to go to Red Robin because he would get a free one, but he didn't want to. But he did make dinner, which was macaroni and cheese with leftover hot dogs thrown in, which actually was really good. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Hey, Tanya. Good to see you. All right. Well, let's get going on this. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did. I was not sure how it was going to go with the eyes, so I did the video. Unfortunately, I recorded it without sound. But then I thought, okay, it's going to be quiet, but I'm just going to talk you through what I did. Okay, so there is a video, which I can bring in a minute, and I'll just kind of show you what I did. It's not hard at all. But basically, this is the book that I made. And I decided after I started watercoloring in the book, just I don't know where I did it, but I got oh, here, I'm going the wrong way. I was just putting some little things in here, and the cover got wet. And I thought, you know what? I need to protect this. So I am going to do a follow-on live after I show how to put it together. And I have some of this wax medium. I'm not sure if this is what it's for, but I think it will work. So we'll go through and I'll show you what I did. Anyway, these are some of the backgrounds that we made. And this I did for a test. And I'm sure you will not be able to see it, but it's a glossy paper, but where I have the wax, it's kind of dull. I'm not sure how much that's going to protect, but we could do a test on here and see. I'm not going to do it if it's not worth it. I mean, another thing we could do is laminate it. We could do a bunch of things. But anyway, thank you. Yeah, it did come out good. It was really fun to do. All right. Let me just make sure I have everything here. Oh, I did mention Amy's video that came up late. It's in Comfort and Joy in the group. And Leslie was asking about all the lives that we did. And I remembered that was, we called it the Comfort and Joy Kickoff. We did that a couple of years ago. And what we did there was we did like a big workshop the day before it started. Okay. And that's what that was, Leslie. That was one day. It was a paid event. So you could go to that and then we went right into the event in the group. So the way the Comfort and Joy event works, and you guys have been asking about this, like what time should I tune in? Each member of the team or I have picked a day between November 10th and the 21st. So there will be a post every day in that amount. Not sure if is my camera. Oh, yes, on YouTube. I can film it in, I forgot to say that, in portrait or landscape. So I think you could watch either. I'm not sure how you pick, but it's a new feature. And I thought, oh, let me try it because I can do it on Instagram because there's only, it turns out it's a tiny little strip in the middle. So it can go both ways. If this is bad, let me know and I'll turn it off for YouTube. I can do that. Okay. Oh, you got a skinny picture too. All right. Maybe, I'm not sure how to turn off. I'm not sure I can turn it off while we're live. So this is an experiment. Sorry about that. I thought, oh, what the heck? I'm afraid to go mess with it now because I might turn the whole thing off. You know me. All right. So I'll try and stay in the middle and that should give a good pick. On Facebook, I think I only went widthwise. So if you want to go over on Facebook, you can watch it there. Okay. All right. What else? Well, this is the die. Like I said, it's on sale. Did I say that? It's on sale. If you don't have it, this is one of my most favorite dies. And if you watch my video and Amy's video, you can see how easy it is, especially if you want to sell anything or make a lot of gifts or something. Sorry, I'm reading the comments. Everybody's is skinny. I think it's so you can do either. Let me see. Let me just try going in YouTube. It says I can edit, but honestly, guys, I'm sorry. I'm afraid. Oh, they both showed up for you. You chose portrait first and then came to the full one. Oh, okay. All right. You're jumping to Facebook. Okay. Okay. You guys are figuring it. See? See all the technical skill you gained because of my mistakes? Oh, all right. Karen's YouTube is normal. All right. Anyway, here's the die. It is 25% off. Go ahead over to Facebook, or to my Etsy store if you want to buy it. And also, I just thought I would mention, this one is called the snail mail die, and it's really cute. And this fits perfectly on the front of the notebook die. So if you have one, the other one works with it too. Thank you, Glum. Okay. So I think that's it. Yeah, I had a note. Instagram and portrait. Forgot to do it. All right. All right. You guys ready? Let's do this video. All right. I think it's just going to pop on and start going. So I'll talk it through. If you have questions, I can answer them while we're live in the chat, or I'll just talk over it and answer any questions. Okay. I hope I remember how I did it. Here it is. What? All right, there I am saying hi. All right, I don't know what I'm talking about here. Probably the dyes and materials that we're going to use. And hopefully I will show them to you. This is a really easy project, guys. You've done this notebook a million times, but the trick of it, and this is something also that Amy is doing in her video, showing how to center things if you want to add it on and line the artwork up. So that is pretty much what we're doing. Sorry, I should have sped this up. Okay, those are the little alcohol ink flowers that we made in another video, which is listed below the video today. So if you want to go back and watch them, you can. they came out pretty cute. I mean, they're not complicated, they're very stylized, but I really had fun making them. So we are going to add them to the little notebook die. And I used Easy Cut adhesive and matboard for a base. So we're going to do that in a minute. If you have any questions, you have two in case your first one wears out. Oh, Glum, that's great. Facebook does that and has bad issues. So yeah, Facebook stinks. Sorry. Okay. So I'm probably just saying I'm going to cut them and put them on there. Definitely should have sped this up. I have no idea what I was saying. Okay, well, that's some of the other, those are the gel plate samples that we did also last week. And that was kind of a random one. I did some that I embossed and some that were just plain old gel press. So I was going to make a book to go inside the journal with them. And we're going to do that. Those are some Dollar Tree. Actually, I think those are Joann's little notebooks. I noticed when I was storing them that they're exposed to the light. So some of the colors on there were a little off or faded. So you could even cover the covers with your gel plate too. And then I also bound the book with the Dollar Tree, hair elastics. They're perfect to fit right around the spine. And you don't even have to string. Oh, I'm saying how messy my my hands are because of the alcohol inks. And that's true. It's a mess. All right, so get going, Eileen. And fix your camera. All right. Okay, there's a piece of mat board. We just cut down a strip of the Easy Cut adhesive, and I'm peeling off the one back and laying it down on the mat board. And we're going to stick our little prints on there. Now, Amy used glue in hers, and that's fine. You can use that. You can die cut it first and then add it on, however you want to do it. I thought the easiest and the most sticky way would be to do it all in one cut. The reason is when I roll that through, that will kind of press down both layers and cement them together so it looks as though it's printed on there. Hi, Mary from Mexico. Good to see you. Okay, I peeled off my first layer. Now everything's all sticky. So I think I take my die. Yeah, okay. I laid my little flower images down. One thing I did was I put them in the wrong place. So that one that I'm laying down there now, I wanted to be the front cover. I should have moved it over to the other side, but I didn't. And I could have used that for the front, but the stems were going the wrong direction. So, oh well. What I did was, like Amy, I placed it right in the middle so that the paper overlapped. You could just, oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, I guess I put mine on the score lines. And then I laid the adhesive side down. That way I know it's lined up. And just remember, you want to keep the right side facing out. So, oh, okay. You know what? I left that there with the adhesive, and then I'm going to go ahead and trim a strip of another piece. I was thinking about using washi, but I didn't like how it matched. So I thought, I have these big bunch of alcohol ink papers here. I'm just going to cut off a strip and put that in the middle. So I probably should have thought of that. Anyway, the things never quite work out as you plan. So I was trying to match colors here, and yeah, that one kind of goes. I guess I picked that one. So I'm just going to cut a strip of that. Maybe I use the trimmer. Will I be doing? Yes. And Karen, let me write that down. I was thinking about that the other day. 2026 calendar. Not in this notebook. 2026 calendar. Okay, so I got a strip. Kind of waiting for my eye to get back to normal, but yeah. So it kind of blends in. It's like watching a sport. The crafting journaling sport. The funny thing is, because I did this like a week ago, I don't remember what I did, but I think I should have sped it up because I see I'm a slow crafter. Surprise! Like Amy said in her video that's in the fan club for Comfort and Joy, I like to use the long cutting pads in there. I didn't this time, but I usually do. Hi, Sagita. How are you? Well, thank you very much. Yeah, it was fun. It was done with alcohol inks, and we did it in a video, so you can see the link below. Hi, Janet. How are you doing? I've been thinking about you. Janet just went on a trip with how many people, Janet? Camping. For how long was that, too? That was a long time, it seemed like. Okay, let's see how it came out. You're a slow crafter. Okay, good. There, it's bending. Hey, Sarah Clark. I'm narrating this video because somehow I cut off the sound when I was recording it. 63 people, and for 4 days. Janet taught everybody how to make leather journals. They were impressive, the ones that I saw. Okay, so now we have our cover. Looks pretty good. I had to, go with cover 2 instead of cover 1. That's okay. I'll just turn it around to the back. Charlotta is also in the Slow Crafter Club. Good. All right, those are the pages that we're going to use. I did not wind up using the parchment or the vellum paper. It was too rigid. Might be good to have lined or grid pages to download for journal use. That is a good idea, Karen. When I can see all those little lines, I think that's a great idea. Okay, so I'm testing out, and it turns out that the gel plate is 5x7, and it's like the perfect weight or width and height to use as pages. So all I did was I took each page and I trimmed off all those edges, and or you could do it on the trimmer. I use scissors, I think. But looking up and crafting at the same time. Yes, it was pre-recorded. Oh, yes. Really? Brenda? It always takes me twice as long as anyone that shares a project. I don't finish them. It's horrible. But I do one, and then like 2 days later, I have to do another video. So I have to think about that. All right. So in here, I'm just kind of laying them out in the order that I like. I kind of alternated the flat ones. The dimensions of the paper I'm using for the pages, they were probably, well, see, I cut them all down, but I think they are, oh, these were the cover. So it'll be double this. Let's see. This is 4. Yeah, probably 5x8 is the original paper. And then I trimmed about a half an inch around. So it probably comes out to like, what is that? 5 tall and about 7 wide. And then you fold in half. You could also cut these on the die if you wanted, if you just folded them all in half, laid the edge just shy of the score line, and you could, cut them on there too. I wanted to trim down because some of the edges were white and I didn't want that. I think I cut that page, but it was very crinkly and it was too, I don't know. I felt like it was going to crack. Yeah. Jen, in our group, there is in the file section, there is a sheet, like a little graphic, and it has all of the dies and all of the sizes of the insert pages if you wanted to see what they were. This is the notebook one. I usually cut them a little bit shorter, so like the die is 5, so I usually go 4 3/4 high, and then, maybe a quarter of an inch inside. So whatever that would be, 3.5 or 3 1/4 probably. Okay, there's those little notebooks. I'm just opening them up. I've had them a while. They're not lined. I do like the lines, but if this is like a little junk journal or art journal, I'm saying that that's bleached out. Yeah, they're cute though. I mean, you get them 3 for $1. Can't go wrong. So I decided I'm going to put 3 books in there. Not that one. Oh, you just found the file for the pages today. Oh, good, good, good. I'll repost that again, Brenda. So every once in a while I add something on there and everybody says, "Oh, I didn't see that." So we'll do another one. Okay. Oh, I think I was saying I would cover that. I don't think I did. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. We'll look at this again after it. Okay. Oh, good. You got this, Jen. Oh, yeah. They're really fast. Once you do one, you'll figure out all the stuff you want to do differently next time, as with every project I do. Hi, Lisa Alexander. Good to see you. This is a recorded video that I forgot to turn on the sound to. Well, I thought I did, but I apparently didn't. I did it a different way than I normally do, so that's life. Hi, Helen. Boy, I have to say this is a lot more fun than actually doing it. Watching it. It's much better. So I'm just trimming that down to fit within the cover of the book. And then I think I did corner around the edges on the outside. Good to see you. Yep, I did the smallest corner round. We watched the creepiest movie last night. It was with Steve Carell. It was called The Patient. Ugh. He was a psychiatrist treating a serial killer, and it was ugh. You could do stamp set for this journal. Yes, I could. I gotta see, Karen. I know. All right, so I used my glue stick and I just put that on there. I just got a new printer. I was having trouble with my printer and scanner, and I did just get a new printer, so I want to give that a shot too. I think it's fun too. I could not get that even. Yeah, yeah. Janet, watch it. It's so creepy. Really creepy. I think it was 2022. We saw it on Hulu. And my daughter had told me about it, and I should have known. What can I say? This is my nurse daughter. There's a dark side to that girl. But I thought Steve Carell, how creepy can it be? Creepy. He was very good though. Yeah, I don't like them. I didn't know it would be that creepy. I just thought interesting. Yeah, then I turned out like, you know what? That glue stick, I better reinforce the whole thing with glue. So, you think this is better? It's easier to interact. Well, yeah, it's a little more work to do a video though. The lives are so nice because I just get on, I do it, and I leave. Jen, these were bought pages. So it felt like copy paper, and you easily could make your own. Oh, Laura. Ooh. Okay, so now I just made my little insert book from the embossed pages. It's a little bit bigger than the others. And now I'm trying to figure out, do I want to trim it down and make it the same size? No. But I think I'm going to put that in the middle and put that one on the front. Yeah. Yeah, it's cute. If it's in the middle, then if it's a little different, that's okay. All right. Now we're going to put on our elastics. Yeah, I don't do creep. I was covering my eyes half the time. It was kind of psychological, though. It wasn't like in your face scary. It was just, I mean, honestly, I kind of felt bad for the serial killer. He was, which I don't usually. You're grateful that your doctor knew what he was doing. Oh, thank you, Janet. You'd be fine, but it's probably more me needing you guys. Well, it's just nice. I like to have a group. All right, so I'm just taking the book collection of pages that I cut and arranging them how I like them. Okay, now I'm going to corner round these pages because all the others are corner rounded and I didn't want it to look too weird. And it turned out my corner rounder kept closing. It was so weird. I don't know why it did that. Every time I would punch it. Oh, I guess because I laid it down. Duh. Okay, that's why. You can't. Yes, I dreamed about it, Dorothy. Creepy dreams. Oof. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. Although I read Stephen King. But he has gotten more psychological too, I think. More than scary, how he used to do. I mean, there's some, but I think it was really, that was bad. He has a new one out. I want it for Christmas. You cover your head with a blanket. Yeah, Hayward doesn't, he's not a big fan either. So together we were traumatized. Okay. So there is the book. It's corner rounded. I got one more page to do. That's why it did it, because I laid it down every time. I don't know. Some days, like, why is it doing it? Yes, I can read. I don't watch a lot of his movies. The Shining was traumatic. Still, I can't watch it. And my husband would tease me, and I would go up the stairs, and he'd go, red drum, and I would just run like maniac. Oh, you sit in different rooms to watch TV. He likes blood and gut stuff. Oh. All right, so I'm just putting all of my little elastics through. I usually keep the metal thing on the inside. Yeah, on the inside. Disney. Oh, Misery. Oh, yeah, that was bad. James Caan. Oh. Yeah, I do read. Stephen King is such a good author, though. Like, you just care about his people. And there's always a good guy. And usually good wins. Even though there's some monsters in there or bad, evil things. Stand. That was good. Also creepy. That was a while ago. I should probably read that again. You text each other as needed. Sometimes we do that, and I will be down here and I'll text Hayward and say, should we have ice cream? Want some ice cream? Some books are just meant to be books and not put into movies. That's true. But I am a sucker for a good book. Okay, I think I go back and take my crocodile and punch the little notches after I do this one time. See? This is why it takes me so long to make anything. Downton Abbey, yes, that was a good one. All right, I don't know what I'm saying about that. Oh, maybe like, I think I'll just do 2. Then I think I'm going to get my crocodile. Hi, Debs and Bob. Good to see you. I am narrating this video because I recorded it without sound. So I'm trying to remember how I made this thing a week ago. You used to like reading Stephen King. The worst book I ever read was The Exorcist. I am still not right from that. Okay, so I'm saying take your crocodile, set the little guide. You watch craft on YouTube or DIY. That is very wise of you. Oh, good. You guys are comparing where you are. Dorothy, I was dying to go see you because Karen was telling me I should go see you when I was over there, but it turned out it was kind of far and we couldn't have gotten there in time. But maybe next time. We would have called you and said surprise or messaged you. Oh, now I'm trying to pick out the little hole. You love The Exorcist? Laura, I don't know. That was horrible. I was pregnant when we watched it. In fact, I think I was I? Yeah, it was out, but I hadn't watched it. And then I did. And it was not a good thing to watch like 2 days before you had a baby. I know. You saw The Exorcist when it came out as a teenager. Oh, Linda. The pea soup is hilarious. I believed it all. I couldn't be in a room by myself for a long time. What a wimp. It was scary. It's still scary. Also, Rosemary's Baby. I watched that and I had a dream that my son, who was probably 5 months old, one night I went in to check on him and he sat up in bed at 5 months old and smiled this like horrible, evil smile. In the dream, I just thought, oh no, no, no. Turns out he was not evil at all. Okay, you borrowed it. And she was right, Brenda, don't you think? Laura, you are scaring me too. Oh, Pet Cemetery did it for you. Yeah, that was bad also. Okay, now going back to that, I punched the little notches at the top of the binding, and now I am threading the little books each in so that they sit nice. However, when I look on it, I'm doing them upside down. Or that's the back. That's supposed to be the back. It really doesn't matter, but yeah, I totally messed that up. Just like a real video. Okay. We should have a book club. I just read a good one. I have book club tomorrow. It's called The Measure, and it's really interesting. Really interesting. It's by Nikki Ehrlich. There it is, except it's wrong. See, the stems are coming down. Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, well, I switched it. So there it goes. Like, oh, crap. Did that wrong. Yeah, well, it could go either way. When you do the notches, do you punch them on the top and the bottom of the spine? Yes, Jen. And what that does is it makes it a nice straight line and it lets the book sit right in the spine of the book. I don't know if I'm going to turn it. Oh, yeah, Louise Penny. She's good. I don't have the new one. Hanging Garden. Hopefully they have it at Costco. Saying something. Couldn't tell you what. Well, it did come out cute. All right. What I think I'm going to do is when this is over, I'm going to turn my camera down and we can take a look at it and put the wax on it. All right. So let me switch this over. Whoop. It's not over yet. Wait a minute. Sorry. Oh, I guess it's over. Okay. So let me just You guys got the idea. Let's take a look at it here. This dumb thing. I know it's going to rotate a little. Okay, here it is. What's my list? Okay, so here is our journal. I changed my thing. This got all bleached out or messed up with the alcohol ink. All right, so wait a minute. Oh, I didn't switch them. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to take these out anyway because I'm going to wax it, and the less stuff I mess up, the better. It did come out cool, but I have to figure out what I want to do with it. I think I want it to just be a little art journal, and I'll show you what I did in here. Oh, I just, is that upside down? I just did, I started doing some, yeah, envision it because of the eye. And maybe it'll be an eyeball themed book. And I just did a little leafy branch because I was looking at the lacy leaves and I was trying to kind of copy that. But some of these are all white and most of them are not. So, well, thank you. The Black Wolf last year. Oh, is that the name of it? Okay. I don't think I've read a recent one. I got them in thrift stores. All right, let's do this. All right, so I don't know why it did that. Just keeping you on your toes. All right, so this stuff I got, it's Jacquard, which is a good company, and I got it in a resource center, and I wasn't quite sure what I could do with it. And I can't really see that well what it says, but I think it won't hurt to put this on here because I did try it with that piece of paper, this one, and it is not waxy. I mean, it is not glossy. It is pretty waxy. All right, so I am just going to take this, and, glob it on here. And what I was thinking I would do is buff it, but I don't know if that's going to work. I did have a good bit of it on here, so it's gliding over it pretty well. I can feel it. It's wet. It may have to dry a little bit too, but I hope it will protect it. Now, because it's alcohol ink, if I spilled water on it, it still should be okay, I think. Now, a little bit of this is coming off on my little t-shirt here, but overall, does not seem to be bleeding or, I think if I just let it sit, it's gonna dry. And hopefully what I was wanting was that maybe it would have I don't know if you can see if there's any brush strokes, or I don't really see any texture. Probably if you brushed it on and you kind of went like that, that would work. But I think on the back, I'll try just putting a little smudge of water and see if it beads up. Yeah, it is beading up. Can you see that? It's just sitting there. So, okay, good. All right, well, it feels sticky right now. I'm going to just let this sit and take off this stuff. All right, so basically that was all I was going to do with it, but let's see. You could, there's tons of stuff you could do with this. I have so much ephemera. Maybe I'll just put some in here. Maybe I'll try different techniques, the writing and maybe some napkin decoupage. Oh, guys, yesterday, well, I told you they said I could drive. Did I tell you that? They said I could drive. So, of course, I had to go up to Home Goods. Look what I found. So, in Comfort and Joy, I'm going to be doing a project with napkins. And so I may do another bundle of napkins because I'll show them. Found some new ones. Look at this ribbon though. And there's like how much? 10 yards. I mean, that's a lot of Merry Christmases. Wouldn't that be pretty in a book or a binding or something just to cut that off? I mean, I thought that was really good. So these are the napkins that I got. And I got them thinking like I am going to use these on some small little jars and cans. And I want to do them for like little treat jars. So that's one of my Comfort and Joy projects. So you'll be seeing this. And that's why I thought, do I need 40 napkins? They are cute, but I may put some in the group or in the Etsy store. Look at these cute little trees because you take your little brush and go around and look at that cute little image for a small can or jar. My daughter was telling me yesterday that there's a new kind of yogurt and it's some French name and it's at Target. Well, I couldn't find it at my Target, but she said it looks like that little wee glass jar, but they're ceramic and colors. Oh, I was dying to find them, but it wasn't there. So I seem to be on a whole like nature theme. And I think the reason for that is that I like nature. And also it seems like to extend the season. Like this, I think you could use this now. It's getting cold. This is greenery. That's greenery. This is pretty because it's got the foil. It's only on the one side. Then it goes around. It's not after that. But look at, I love this one. I love the toile. And look at these little images. Wouldn't they be cute? Yes, bookmarks in book. Oh, they have them at Wegmans too. Oh, okay. She did say to do that. No, it's not the Wii. They had that, but it's more expensive. She said a lady had 10 of them in her cart and she was so jealous. She got 2. 10 yards equal 9 meters. Thank you. Yes. Oh, good, Dorothy. Hi, C's. How are you? Yeah, the wax is cool. All right, I'm going back looking at comments. Yeah, I can't think of the name of it. All right, now I also went to the Dollar Tree. These were home goods. So keep an eye out. They may be headed back your way. One end. All right. Also, I got these placemats, and these were $1.25. And I was just thinking, I mean, how hard would it be to sew one of these up? I would cut that out. Fiber content, 59% cotton, 45% polyester. Hang on, let me just cut this. Because I was thinking, all you'd have to do is just put a little Velcro, little line of Velcro here, you know, the stitch in, sew it down, and then sew up the sides. And you have this cute little purse or little pouch for something. You know, that'd be nice for giving a gift or just a little gift bag for $1.25 and it's fabric. I mean, I would keep that. I might do it inside out, which would bring it down a little, but maybe not. Anyway, I got 3 of them, so I thought they were cute. There were others, but they were, I don't know, they didn't go with my theme. All right, here's a couple more. You know how I love my gift boxes. Look at this. For tags and cards and books. Is that not cute? Look at this one. I love it. So I am going to be making some tags, some little things with this. Bookmarks. I mean, it's cardboard. Let me just open one. These are just gift boxes that you can get. And, you know, they're meant to be thrown away, but really they're a nice weight, you know, and I don't even mind that color on the other side. Look at this black and blue. Do you believe that? She was really good with the IV too. But I just think, you know, the scale is a little bit big, but not bad. And a little book, that would be just so cute, or a box. And, you know, I keep these too because these are nice for bookmarks. Anyway, I'll do a video. I have Also, some tutorials from last Comfort and Joy. Maybe I'll put that in the group. So anyway, these were my purchases last night, and I had a blast. So let's see how our thing is drying. Yeah. Can you see? It does. Wait a minute. I didn't put my light on. Maybe that would help. Can't find the... There's the controller here. I rearranged all my cords. Oh, sorry. That one's way in the back. Let's see. Can you tell? Yeah, probably not. It's but it does have some kind of brushed look to it. But I'm gonna let that dry a little bit more. I'm gonna wait. I don't know what I'll do inside, but I could take some of these, maybe just the backgroundy ones, and cut that on the die and glue that in. Or any of these, that's pretty. That would go. These are just blobbed. I put the dots down and then I smushed it with some plastic, and they don't move as much as watercolor though. That's got a lot of colors. That's too many. That was ugly, but I thought it had a chance, but I don't think so now. Desk cover looks like real wood. No, that's contact paper. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, these are all just backgrounds, but I think any of these would work. That one would be fine. That would work. All right, I'm going to save those. That one. Oh, that's pretty too. That one could be flowers, All right, anyway. I'm going to make more of them. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much all I have today. It's weird, though. My mouse doesn't work on it. I don't like that. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yes, La Fermière yogurt. You're making tags with your cardstock and papers that are laying around from full sheets. Good job. Use it up. Cut the big journal from brown paper. Make a pattern for the placemat and make washable journal covers. You could do that. Buyer alert. Yeah. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, a little clutch would be cute. You could cut little holes, then you'd have to stitch around it though. That's too much work. Could be fish with bubbles. It could be. That would be cute. Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's see if I can put it back to... All right. How did I bruise my hand? This is from that IV on Friday. I could hardly even feel it, but I mean, it's like my whole hand. And then I was helping my husband unload. Wow, he had gotten some shelves for a storage unit, and I was helping him unload it. And I hit it on also a pole that we had to stake up our fence that was falling down, and it had a thing sticking out, and I broke my elbow. So it's a miracle I'm alive. All right. Well, guys, make sure you go check in the fan club every day, because there are yeah, I don't like purple. Comfort and Joy things coming every day from the team. So make sure you watch. And then if you make something, make sure to share it in the group. Okay. And I did find out that Amy was trying to add a video, and it was putting her in moderation. So I'm just going to have to go and check the permissions and make sure that if you wanted to do a video, you could add one in. So we would love to see what you guys are making. And this is just a fun, cozy little event where we all come together, share ideas, and, get started on the winter. For me, it's like the whole winter. I just want to be warm and be down here and craft and, you know, fun stuff. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully, I go for a recheck on Thursday and hopefully it worked. I guess he can tell if that thing worked, and hopefully it did. So, all right. Well, anyway, thanks for coming on, guys. And yeah, lots of fun projects. So we'll see you soon. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.